we have this choice as to who is going to pay for this crisis. You referenced, Matt, that we are probably looking to taxes to workers. Well, we certainly will be looking for taxes to workers if we have no opposition voice, because right here and now, we face the binary choice as to whether or not wealth tax will pay for this crisis or whether or not workers will be asked to pay for this crisis. And we have seen at the absolute height of this crisis what society expects with their fire and rehire policies, with their diminution of wages, with their extraordinary reality that the minimum wage is not a ceiling beyond which people can go whenever they're furloughed. We have seen that there is an expectancy for people to lose their jobs by the constant delays of the implementation of the furlough scheme. The job retention scheme is becoming in its own fashion a parody because it has not retained any jobs whatsoever. Well, right here now is where we expect the voice of Labour leadership. We expect that voice to be saying there is wealth in our nations and wealth will pay for this crisis, not workers. We expect our leadership to find the strength of those who returned from a Second World War in 1946 and refused to accept what they had faced in 1938, and instead said, park your debt. We want a social state, we want an NHS, and we want our children to go to third-tier education because we expect a new deal for those who fought in order to achieve our freedoms. And that's the type of language that we now expect of a Labour leadership, to say very clearly that the working class will not pay for this crisis,